Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into some major Hollywood drama that's heating up the courts. Actress Blake Lively is fighting back against a massive $400 million defamation lawsuit from her It Ends With Us co-star and director Justin Baldoni. This clash has been brewing for months, and it's getting messy. Let's break it down. On Thursday, Blake Lively asked a federal judge in Manhattan to toss out Baldoni's lawsuit, calling it a vengeful and rambling attack that doesn't even belong in court. She says this is Baldoni trying to hit back after she went public about alleged sexual harassment and retaliation during the filming of their 2024 movie, It Ends With Us. Lively's not just playing defense, she's hitting back, asking for triple and punitive damages for the emotional and reputational harm she claims Baldoni and others caused her. Now, if you missed it, this all started back in December when Lively accused Baldoni of harassing her on set, where he directed and co-starred, and then trying to trash her image when she spoke out. She filed a complaint with California's Civil Rights Department and followed it with her own lawsuit in Manhattan. Baldoni fired back with his $400 million countersuit, dragging in Lively's husband Ryan Reynolds, their publicist, the New York Times, and more, claiming they cooked up a smear campaign to extort him. Baldoni's side says Lively tried to hijack the movie, a story about domestic violence, and then pinned the blame on him when her promo efforts flopped online. Lively's camp says that's nonsense. Both are denying each other's accusations hard, and Baldoni's lawyers haven't responded to the latest moves. Oh, and Ryan Reynolds? He's in on this too. He's asking the judge to ditch Baldoni's suit, saying calling him a predator twice was just his honest opinion, not defamation. Reynolds doubles down, saying he truly believes it, and that's his free speech. Here's Blake Lively herself talking about the film last year.
There was a responsibility to get this story right because of two reasons. Because of the topics that it covers, but also because it had such a passionate fan base. And I love passion. I see passion as opportunity, and I also take that as a great responsibility. But the thing that I think is beautiful about this film that separates it is it's not a story about domestic violence. It's a woman's story about her life. And she's a woman of multitudes, and she's not defined by any man in her life. Anything any man did to her in her past or in her present, she is defined by who she is.
Baldoni, though, had his own vision. Check out what he said about making the movie.
There's this pull, there's this intersection between wanting to make the flowery movie, because oftentimes studios think that's what's best, and then the artistic choice, which is where I was, which is wanting to make the most truthful movie. And my intention from the beginning, even why I wrote Colleen when I wanted to make this and turn it into a movie, was to make a truthful movie that depicted a real-life situation that is not all flowery and romance for millions and millions and millions of people.
The New York Times got roped in too after publishing a big December 2024 piece titled "We Can Bury Anyone" inside a Hollywood smear machine. They're standing firm, saying it was just journalism, not a revenge plot for Lively. The judge overseeing this mess, Louis Lyman, has even hinted Baldoni's case against the Times might flop. Meanwhile, It Ends With Us pulled in $351 million at the box office despite mixed reviews. So the movie won, even if the stars are still duking it out. This legal showdown's set for trial in March 2026, so we've got a while to watch it unfold. Who's in the right here, Lively or Baldoni? Drop your take in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Hollywood scoops. See you next time.